Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Suns tonight in preseason game. Guys, the Lakers, go down with the loss against the Suns tonight, 113 to 104, in the debut of Marcus Smart's debut as a Los Angeles Lakers and the return of Luka Doncic in his first preseason game as a Los Angeles Laker. And guys, I'm going to break down everything that went down tonight when it came to the Lakers' loss, some positivity and some negativity that we saw from tonight's loss against the Suns. And again, this is preseason. Records don't count. Wins don't count. It's just the chemistry and how players play with one another and players fighting for a role on the team. So it's just the basic routine type of scenarios of what we are seeing, in the preseason games so far with the Los Angeles Lakers. So I want to get into everything that we saw tonight. But before anything, like always, please be sure to like this live stream, or of course follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X, and also on TikTok and Threads as well. So the links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. All right. Let's get right into the Lakers' loss against the Phoenix Suns, 113 to 104. As I said again on this live stream and numerous live streams on this preseason, it's preseason. So, records don't count, wins don't count. So let's just not overreact. But obviously, we want to talk about the chemistry of what we saw from tonight's game. And I have to say, the first half was sensational. First time that we saw some really good offensive attack from this Lakers team so far this preseason. And just imagine the combinations of certain players mashing well with one another when it comes to their skill sets and everything like that. So, guys, it was just a really good situation that we saw from tonight. When it comes all said and done, it would have been nice. It would have been a win, and the Lakers should have fought hard in the second half. They honestly didn't in the second half. They played terribly, but it is what it is. Some of the players, you know, sat out in the second half. Luka Doncic, and obviously the debut of Marcus Smart, and we will get to his stats. We will get to his stats in just a bit, but obviously when you look at everyone else, the everyone so far in the second half were just playing second units and players from the South Bay Lakers. So it was just them, having some opportunities to just play. So just give them those opportunities as much as they can. So when it comes all said and done, guys, I mean, let's just the first half of the performances that we saw tonight. Obviously, I love the combination of Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. You can just tell that they will bring scoring to the table and offensive abilities to the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes all said and done. And just so far the chemistry, and I've been hearing a lot of talk that that Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic will not work well together, and I don't believe that crap. I mean, I just believe that that's just a bunch of commentary nonsense. And I just have to say, we've seen it numerous times throughout last season. That we saw it was just some good combinations between him and Austin Reeves when it comes to Luka Doncic and how they can play well with one another. So there's no doubt about it. I mean, I think they have a good chemistry on the team, and especially more than ever, these two guys need to step up going into this upcoming season with no LeBron James heading into the start of the season. So those are the two reliable guys that needs to step up on the offensive side of the ball when it comes down to scoring and all that. So, but we saw a glimpse of it, especially when it comes to MVP caliber. Luka Doncic, you guys, he's in MVP mode. There's a lot of talks that he's going to potentially win the MVP of the season going into this upcoming season. So there's been talks about that he's the favorite to do so. So obviously, we witnessed it. We saw it tonight. When it came down to it, guys, he balled out. I mean, 25 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. He did have 5 turnovers in the game, so it's a bit, hopefully some manageable ones that he can somehow fix. But obviously he went 4 of 8 and went 7 of 15 from the field. So great job out there for Luka Doncic in his return. Uh, you know, tonight, in a Lakers uniform, for the first time this preseason. So obviously it was just great to watch. And I think he's going to play tomorrow, I believe, in Vegas. So he will potentially, show more what he's made of, his MVP caliber self going into the next game, hopefully. And hopefully we get a win because it's very unfortunate that we lost to the Phoenix Suns, guys. I mean, no Devin Booker, basically no starters for this Suns team. Most of the players that played tonight were rotational players, second unit players, and some maybe from the South. No, sorry, from the G League players. So Jordan Goodwin, former Laker, so he played most of the minutes for the Phoenix Suns. So it was just a missed opportunity in a sense that we should have gotten the win. I know it's preseason, but still, it would have been nice to, with what we had in the starting lineup with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. You would think that they could have just demolished them in the second half, but unfortunately, it wasn't the case. And I think it's a smart move again for not to have Luka and the starters play in the second half because again it's preseason, so there's no really need for anyone to just go out there and just dominate and demolish the Phoenix Suns in a preseason game. So, but again, as I said, none of the starters were playing in the preseason games for the Phoenix Suns. So this should have been an easy blowout win, but unfortunately it wasn't. I mean, at one point it was in the first half, but it was just not so much in the second. But it is what it is. It's preseason. But great job out there tonight for Luka Doncic. Austin Reeves also averaging 25 points out there tonight with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. He did have 1 steal, 1 block, so great job for Austin Reeves out there. He went 2 of 6 from the three and went 8 of 16 from the field. So, like I said from the beginning, the chemistry between him and Luka Doncic is going to work. There's no doubt of any my mind when it comes to what I've been hearing about. Some people are saying that he is not they're not going to mesh well together because they are such an offensive, ball hogs, I guess. But at the end of the day, they are able to work it out and they are able to, work well with one another. And the relationship is, real strong when it comes to both of these guys. So I have no doubt that they have the capabilities of working well together. And they obviously have to because LeBron James won't be ready to go for the beginning of the season. So these are the two guys, the runner-ups really, to really help us win games going into this upcoming season. And along with DeAndre Ayton. I mean, guys, DeAndre Ayton, he had a really pretty good performance. I mean, solid night for him. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Hey, if he can give us 13 rebounds per game, I mean, I will be on cloud nine if that will be a possibility that he pulls that off. And he's capable of doing so when it comes all said and done. Had 2 steals and 3 blocks out there tonight. So his defensive ability is needed more than ever, especially now going into this upcoming season without LeBron James. So, it is something that, hopefully he contributes in a big way and carries that void on the defensive side of the ball that could be lacking when it comes to not having LeBron James's defensive efforts on this starting lineup. So, again, this was a really solid night for DeAndre Ayton, in my opinion, when it comes all said and done. And as we all noticed by now, no Vando, no Rui. So the shooting from Rui's side of things kind of lacked a bit tonight, but obviously kind of fixed a bit. I mean, I'm sure the Lakers shot around 34% from the three, and most of that came from Luka Doncic. But at the end of the day, I mean, I think Rui Hachimura's shooting would have probably helped out a lot in this game, and obviously, Vando's defense could have helped out us in the second half for sure. And there's no doubt in my mind. I think the runner-up to replace LeBron James in the starting lineup will be Vando, especially when it comes to the debut of Marcus Smart. Um, it kind of reminded me of Gabe Vincent's cardio type of games, where he doesn't score and all he does is out there just, you know, put on cardio, in the game. So that was basically what it was. He played for 20 minutes and averaged zero across the board, except one assist and two fouls out there tonight. So Marcus Smart, not the best impression for a debut performance as a Los Angeles Laker, but again, this is preseason. Maybe he didn't want to try enough. Maybe he just didn't want to put as much effort that he wanted to. Maybe he just wanted to get his bearings in as a Laker, putting on a Lakers uniform. I mean, I'm not sure what was on the mindset that he didn't put enough anything in the game. So, it was just a pretty sad performance for Marcus Smart, the veteran. So, my hope is that he will bounce back and hopefully has a better performance tomorrow. Hopefully, when he that's if he plays tomorrow. I'm not sure, but or maybe hopefully some expectations going into the upcoming season where we'll see much better performances out of him. But we just have to wait and see. But it was not the best showing for a guy, a veteran like himself, to put up nothing other than one assist in the game. So, and sadly, two fouls. So hopefully he bounces back. But other than that, guys, Jake Larivia, he filled in the role due to Rui being out and also Vando. So we saw what he was capable of being in the starting lineup, averaging 8 points, 8 rebounds, not bad for a guy that's obviously is prioritizing defensive efforts. So that's he said he takes pride of. What we heard from his interview with Lakers Nation, and that's kind of what we saw from tonight. I mean, 8 rebounds, not bad for Jake Larivia with 8 points out there tonight, guys, and he had also one shot 1 3 and went 2 of 7 from the field. So he's struggling a little bit, but still, I think he's still learning the ropes, as being a Los Angeles Laker and all that. So we will probably see more progressions out of him, hopefully going into this upcoming season. Very hopefully. So, but looking at the second unit guys, I mean, it was just a lot of South Bay Lakers. Were playing tonight. With Christian Coloco having 6 points and 8 rebounds. A solid night for Christian Coloco tonight. Nate Williams had 7 points out there tonight. RJ Davis had 3 points. Bronny James had 7 points out there tonight with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. He had 1 steal, 1 block, went 3 of 8 from the field. So again, guys, I'm really impressed of the progression and the development skills of Bronny James so far this second year in his NBA career as a Los Angeles Laker. He's learning the ropes. He's learning everything that he needs to know and must learn to know for a guy who is just developing. And obviously, I really want to see more development out of Bronny James. Hopefully, we could see him play. Hopefully, with the South Bay Lakers, learning just having him just continue to, just practice and continue to just play in certain games like this every single night when the Lakers are either in a blowout win or potentially like a blowout loss, that we could see him just develop in these NBA games that he plays in. But hopefully he continues to develop it with the South Bay Lakers. So, and I'm pretty impressed so far from him. And then you have Delta Connect back on the bench with 5 points out there tonight, and just Nick Smith Jr. had 8 points, not bad out there tonight for him. Other than that, guys, I mean, most of the guys tonight were just South Bay Lakers playing, and most of them played in the second half, where kind of things took a turn for the worse for the Lakers in that particular moment. But it is what it is. We didn't have Rui Hachimura. We didn't have Jared Vanderbilt. And Jackson Hayes was not playing. Gabe Benson was not playing. I mean, so most of the rotational guys and even our starters weren't playing in this game. But it was nice to see Luka Doncic play in this game, and it was just nice to see that he is ready to go for the regular season. His Euro basketball game that he put up a couple of months ago was sensational, and the fact that he's still continuing this stride that he's on, guys, MVP is going to be mentioned across the board for a guy like Luka Doncic going into this upcoming season when it comes all said and done. And with LeBron James not being ready to go for the first part of the season, especially for the season opener, Luka needs to be that guy. And I made a whole YouTube shorts about it, a TikTok about it. So go check it out. I really appreciate it. I went into depth about who should be the guy that needs to step up. And I put more of the emphasis on Luka as a guy who is the face potentially for this Lakers team. So, he needs to be the guy. It's no longer LeBron's team. It's his team now. So that's the mindset of what, Lakers management wants, the owners, what they want from him, and especially for the city of LA. So that's something that, Luka Doncic obviously needs to, provide and make it a reality. And hopefully he does do so. But he does need help. He does need help for sure. With no LeBron on his side, going into this upcoming season, everyone needs to show up. And I said it in my YouTube shorts, so go check it out, guys. I really appreciate it. But Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, all these guys, especially Rui and Jared Vanderbilt, all these guys needs to show up for Luka Doncic and this Lakers team for the start of the season. And hopefully just wait for the turn for LeBron to hopefully carry the load off of them once he makes his return for sure. So that's the priority. That's that's all up to JJ for making the rotational players, rotational rotations right going into this upcoming season for sure with no LeBron. So we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. Hopefully it goes according to plan and the Lakers start to win games without LeBron. So LeBron can be impressed and not be what we all been hearing when it comes to speculations about him wanting to leave if the Lakers don't win games if he's not playing. So that's kind of a big test for the Lakers and the players' perspective to make LeBron James proud. But at the same time, it's all up to LeBron for, to make that type of decision. But, we just have to wait and see. And, yeah, it's going to be very interesting what we could expect from this Lakers team, but, nothing but praises, hopefully. So let's just hope for that. But yeah, guys, other than that, I mean, it was a great first half performance by this Lakers team, but, it was just not the best second half performance, and especially when it comes to, not having, sorry, let me rephrase that. The Phoenix Suns not having their starters, in this game. So, and vice versa with the Lakers, but they had Luka and Austin Reeves and DeAndre Ayton in the starting lineup. But I think if, they had those three guys, they could have won the game. But, obviously the lack of shooting efforts, the lack of defensive efforts really hurt them in the second half, especially not playing Luka in the second half as much. So, it was just, really turn the game around for the worse for the Lakers. But, again, this is preseason. Let's not overreact, and hopefully the Lakers will bounce back, and especially for Marcus Smart. I really want to see what he's all about. I didn't like what I saw from him tonight. So I know it's preseason, but still, I mean, he basically just put up cardio in the game. That's all what it was. So, but hopefully things start to turn around for him moving forward. But let's just hope for that. Seeing the comments, sorry, Daniel, I ignored your comments for 19 minutes. Sorry about that. I gave my analysis of the game. So thank you for commenting. I really appreciate it. Cheers, everyone. Hey, everyone. Shout out to Daniel. Show him some love. I really appreciate it. And also, go Lakers. Got to be at the game tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. So I guess there's I think last time I did a live stream, Ghetto Rabbit is going to be at the game, and Daniel will be at the game. So in Vegas. So have fun, guys. I mean, I think it's going to be very interesting to see if the Lakers, get a win. I believe it's against the Warriors. I might be mistaken, but for some reason, I don't know why I have the Sacramento Kings on my top of my mind. I think it's the last game of the preseason. That's why I'm thinking about it. But I think it's the Warriors. But I think they already played the Warriors, so I could just look it up real quick. So, but yeah. Um, let's see here. Yeah, it's no, it's the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, the Dallas Mavericks. So, yeah, so it's going to be a game tomorrow in Vegas, versus the Dallas Mavericks. I believe Luka is going to play in that game against his former team. All right, so hopefully that will be something for sure. So I will be covering that after the game for the Lakers post game show on ZSN. So stay tuned for that. I really appreciate it. Daniel also. And go Dodgers. Yeah, Yomono. Yeah. Yeah. It was such a good game, for the Dodgers side of things. I had my hat. It was behind me. I forgot to put it on. But yeah, it was a great win for them. Now they're 2-0, for sure. They're inching really close to the World Series for sure if they just keep it up. They really had a really good game tonight. I mean, last time I checked, I think they had a 5-1 record against against the other team. So, it was a really good win for the Dodgers tonight. So, it was awesome. Awesome performance for them. It would have been nice if the Lakers won. They were close to winning, but second half really gotten away from them. So hopefully things start to turn around from them. I mean, for the Lakers, I know it's preseason, so let's not overreact. But still, it would be nice if the Lakers won this game with the Dodgers winning, tonight. So go Dodgers. That's all I can say. Go Dodgers. Absolutely. Rooting for them to go for, back-to-back World Series wins. So hopefully it happens. Let's hope for it. So, yeah, guys, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Again, thank you, Daniel, for your comment. I really appreciate it. And have fun at the game. Have fun at the game. And I will be back for tomorrow's post-game show. So stay tuned for that. And I will be giving you guys my post-game analysis, on ZSN on YouTube for my analysis on the game versus the Dallas Mavericks. And let's hope the Lakers get the win. There's a guarantee. Let's hope for that. I mean, hopefully we'll see the returns of Rui and Jared Vanderbilt and, see the whole starters, hopefully, what we could expect going into this upcoming season with Vando, Rui, Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, and DeAndre Ayton as the potential starters for sure going into this upcoming season. So, but we just have to wait and see. Maybe we will have a bounce back game out of, what's his name, Marcus Smart. So hopefully that's the hope for sure going into tomorrow's game, but we just have to wait and see. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Again, guys, thank you again for the continued love and support you guys have shown me all over social media and of course on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. And please follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads. The links will be in the description of this live stream, so you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.